Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be reacting to the hidden science behind Juice WRLD's music. This is a video that I've been wanting to watch for a little while as a big fan of Juice WRLD. I love all Juice WRLD's work, obviously. Rest in peace to Juice, long live Juice. But yeah, this is a video that I've been wanting to react for a while, and I know on this channel I don't really do reaction videos, but I thought, why not? Let's do it today. And yeah, let's get started. Just before we start though, I just want to give a shout out to this guy that made this video, Evo Blaz 3. He is a great YouTuber. He makes really good videos, and yeah, he makes videos about Juice WRLD and stuff like that. So go over there, drop him a subscribe, drop him a follow, watch his videos. He's a good YouTuber. Let's get started.
2,000 subs, dog. That's crazy. Thank y'all for real. So to celebrate, we're doing something a little different. Breaking down the science of why Juice WRLD why.
Here we go. Let's go.
Let's start with something simple. Choruses. Most people remember the chorus of a song. That's why they hum. It's also what they loop on TikTok. That's the part that gets stuck in your head. And there's actually a science behind this. Psychologists call it an earworm, or more formally, INMI, involuntary musical imagery. It's when a bit of music, usually a catchy hook or a chorus, loops in.
This is true because I normally have Juice WRLD songs stuck in my head all the time just because it is so catchy. And yeah, it is so catchy. It like that's what made him so good, I guess, and so like appealing because all his videos were so good. Not videos, all his music videos and songs were so catchy and easy to listen to, which some songs are just not.
Your brain without you even trying. You're just walking through the store and suddenly boom, like you're just singing Juice WRLD in your head. It just happens. I don't know. I still see you. And this happens because there's something called the mere exposure effect. The more your brain
Exposure effect
starts to like it. And choruses, they're short, repetitive, melodic, and emotional. They're the perfect thing for triggering that earworm loop. Now, here's where Juice WRLD breaks the formula. Most artists only make the chorus catchy. The verse is usually where they freestyle, tell a story, or just let loose, not necessarily trying to make it hooky. But Juice didn't do that. He made the verses just as addictive as the hook. Every bar
exactly, yeah,
like it could be the chorus. One of the main reasons why this happens is the way he extends his words. He'll sing a line like, "Brody got the aim to blow you away. The next day you win the newspaper on the front page." Like that's from Empty Out Your Pockets, right? But if you listen to the song, I can't play it now because it's copyright. It's gonna take down the video. I don't know why, bro. Don't blame me. I would play it, but you know I can't. But if you go and listen to that song, you'll hear what I'm talking about. He stretches the words and extends them and sings the words into something melodic. And that's the whole thing with Juice WRLD style. It's not just what he says, it's how he says it. It's emotional, melodic, and it sticks all at the same time. And he doesn't even have to try. Now, this is something I like to call the rhyme code, and it is only with a few artists I've ever seen be able to do it. So it's not just about the melody, it's about the rhyme, right? Juice WRLD pulls Eminem level tricks out the bag here.
Put my orange 4-inch door hinge in storage and ate porridge with George.
Like, you know how Eminem could make impossible words rhyme like orange and syringe, right? Juice does the same thing. Bending pronunciation, using internal rhymes, and packing syllables in ways that just shouldn't work, but they do. He doesn't wait for the last word to rhyme. He rhymes in the middle and the flow and across the entire bar, and this triggers what scientists like to call rhyme as reason. It's where
he actually does do this like a lot because he does this like thing that Eminem does, like obviously what he's saying here, and Eminem actually quoted him and said like that he was actually a really good freestyler, one of the best freestylers. He said, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that, but he said he's one of the best freestylers, one of the best music artists, and it's just such a shame that he was gone way too soon, and yeah, just it's annoying, man. It's annoying.
where your brain finds rhymed things more memorable, trustworthy, and more satisfying. And the part that adds on top of it is just, this was freestyle off the top. Like, he didn't sit down and plan the stuff out. It's just something he learned and adapt to over time and figure out how to do and master.
Yeah, exactly what I just said.
At the age of 21, which is just insane. He was doing this since the age of 17 years old. He mastered it.
So good at it. He was so good at it.
Something that no one ever taught him. He taught this himself. Think about that. He wasn't writing the rhyme patterns on a notebook. He was just pulling it straight off his head, or straight out of his head. Wait, what? But the thing is, it still had the perfect melody, perfect rhyme placement, and just the raw emotion that would make the track catchy. So I mean, it's not just talent.
It literally was. It was perfect.
He built from constantly freestyling, listening to music. He was writing a hit in real time, over and over, no pen, no pages vibes. And it's, well, I say that, but then Juice says it's the real stuff he never wrote in a bunch of songs. So I'll leave that there. Now look, not every artist can pull this off. In fact, most can't. You hear a dope chorus and then
Barely any of them can. Barely any of them can, to be honest. He was a very unique
it's a
artist.
thing in movies as well, where they drop the audio really quiet and then there's a huge loud jump scare, right? Like that's the thing that draws the attention back in, because these artists don't actually have the skills to keep someone's attention and the skills to rhyme and flow and all this stuff for however long the song is, right? It can't keep people's attention, and they know that.
Exactly,
so
it can't.
The chorus have so much energy, and the verses just have so much less energy that when the chorus comes back, you get that kick again, right? These artists are hook reliant. They know the chorus is the only part that's going to get remembered, and it works for them. But it also creates the drop in energy I was talking about. You're not singing the whole track, you're skipping to the good part, right? And Juice didn't need to rely on that. The verse, the pre-chorus, the hook, it was all sticky, all of it, right? Every section was melodic, emotional, and carefully placed. And somehow he freestyled that, which I've tried to freestyle multiple times. I can do it in my head, but freestyling the lyrics in your head is one thing, but then having to say them while you're thinking of them is just a whole new ballpark. And I don't.
Yeah, that is very hard, very hard.
I just don't get it. So, if you've ever wondered why the drawn out sounds hit different, like all these hating bitches on my line.
What just happened?
But
what just happened?
Like that, it just hits harder, right? It's not just artistic, it's neurological, right? When a sound is extended, especially with pitch movement, which I won't get into that in this section, right? But your brain has more time to process and emotionally react. So what this does, I'm gonna get real scientific here, bro. Lock in, everybody lock in and listen.
We're locking in, we're locking in.
Okay? Hear me out. What this does is it activates the limbic system, okay? The part of your brain tied to emotion and memory. It's like your brain is savoring the sound. That's why Juice stretches the words out so often. Not because he's stalling, but because he knows it feels better. And that feeling gets burned into your memory. One word extended can hit harder than a whole bar of lyrics. One thing that makes Juice WRLD unique is that he treats his voice like an instrument, not just a tool for the lyrics. He's not rapping on the beat, he's playing with it, right? Bending the notes and sliding the syllables into layering harmonies, right? And then he textures the track to fit.
I love that song.
This is what separates him from a lot of freestylers too. Most can spit bars, but they can't sing them. They can't shape them in real time with melody and emotion, right? They sound basic and bland on the song, or the freestyle, whatever it is. That's why Juice's songs work both live and in the studio. His delivery has a movement. It breathes.
It's actually crazy. He was so good.
It's not just a vocal track, right? All right, so now we're going to get scientific for a second, like for real. Okay? Juice's music is pretty much a brain hack. I mean, he's hitting one, melody for emotional pull, rhyme patterns for pattern recognition, repetition for memory, drawn out vocals for sensory immersion, and freestyle delivery for unpredictability. It's like your brain doesn't even stand a chance. Every technique
that is crazy.
To make music addictive, he's doing it instinctively off the top.
That is mental.
It's a formula. It's a formula imprinted into his brain. That's what made Juice WRLD's music stick with an entire generation. I'm just gonna say it, and I don't care how hot the take is. If Juice WRLD didn't pass away, he'd be the biggest artist in the world right now.
He actually probably would be.
Reasons why he was the biggest artist in the world, pretty much.
It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy.
He was the most accomplished artist at his age by far. I mean, he sold 100 million units in 1 year. That's top of all time. I mean, seriously, this kid came out of nowhere and sold that many albums that quickly, and that was in 1 year. 1 year. And he recorded 3,000 songs professionally in 2 or something. Like, seriously, not
3,000 songs. Crazy.
I mean, seriously, just look at the numbers, look at the unreleased songs, and look at how every new artist now sounds like Juice. The melodic flows, the sad but catchy vibe on the early stuff, right? Right, in his early stuff, he would sing through his pain, right? His early stuff was very, like, I guess emo you call it. I don't really think that, but I guess that's the genre you'd call it, right? Like, that was his blueprint.
Even you would call it an emo rap.
He changed how the entire internet generation reacts to music. I'm being so for real. Like, this man was on track to redefine the pop culture itself.
He actually was,
with one generation.
which is
with the entire world of music.
which is actually
Honestly,
crazy.
when these people grow up, I think he will have done that. And he wasn't even in his prime yet. Just let that sink in. So when we talk about the science behind
Imagine the music he could have made.
it's not just the vibes. It's melody, repetition, rhyme, psychology, emotional delivery, and a brain that was wired for music. He didn't just write the courses or not write them, you know, because it's the real stuff he never wrote, blah, 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 whatever. He made every part of a song feel like the best part. Okay, but seriously, for real, thank you.
Yeah, he did.
2K
He
subs.
did.
Let me know in the comments what's your favorite Juice WRLD.
He actually did. He made every song so catchy, so flowy, and so repetitive to the fact that you would know, like, you just feel so good about the song when you're listening to it. And honestly, if he didn't pass away, he would probably be one of the best rappers ever, or just music artists in general, because he weren't even all rap. It was just music in general was his thing. He was a music artist. He did singing, rapping, everything. He's done literally everything. And to think that he was only, what, 21 when he passed away? Crazy. He could have been so much more, but obviously things happen for a reason. God's good, God's great, but sometimes it just hits you right in the gut, and it's really upsetting. But if you guys did enjoy the video, the reaction video, obviously go drop a follow over to Evo Blaz 3. Go drop him a subscribe. Go show him some love. He made a really good video.
2000.
He made a really good video, and obviously that's what I just recorded. That's what I just reacted to. So go show him some love, and see you guys in a bit. Peace.